tiny cat.
Birds, goblins, owls, piles of human excrement, and microscopic cats. It appears that Randonautica has strong opinions about the use of artificial intelligence. I introduced Randonautica and ChatGPT, the AI chatbot, to each other to generate my intents. It really didn't go very well, and this was probably my least favourite ever Randonautica trip.
Hello, ChatGPT. I would like to introduce you to Randonautica. We are going randonauting together. Hello, I'm familiar with Randonautica. Oh, this is great. Okay, so it's given me a Randonautica 101. Let's have a look. Okay. I should have said yes, please. I'm very polite to ChatGPT. Give me 3 awesome, unusual, tangible objects I could look for on my Randonautica adventure. Message in a bottle, a crystal, or an antique key. Whoa, they're great. All right, let's look for all of them then, please. That would be really amazing.
So I dropped the points, I let the owl fly whilst clearing my mind and simultaneously concentrating on my intent. There we go, off to the middle of the lake. I will not be swimming out to that. My best tip, also save your bookmarks. I save mine at home before I set off. It's a beautiful day for randonauting, especially to see, well, what is it I'm looking for first? A gemstone, and it's landed in the middle of our little lake that we've got in the park. It's a heart-shaped lake. That is so nice. Oh my God, it's warm. We have been having a weird summer here in the UK. I mean, it's mid-September now, but we have had one of the coldest, wettest summers ever, whilst the rest of Europe has smouldered in a heat wave. So really, I'm very grateful I've not had to go through the heat wave, but some sun would have been nice. Apparently it's going to get warm again in early October. Oh no, I'm glad I've got my coat. It's humid, but there's a draft. So, oh, so beautiful here in this little area where I live in Manchester. And the park, which is just across the road from where we live, is ultra stupendous. So, hello squirrel. Have you got a gemstone? How autumnal is that scene? Yeah, so I've got half an hour to go to the point, which isn't very far away. But I probably have to walk around the whole lake because it's in the middle of the lake. And ain't no way am I swimming because I've just washed my hair. And also, I'd probably die if I went in the water. But, oh, spatial awareness. Don't video blog whilst crossing the road. Randonauts. Yeah, so, I think I just need to repack because that is painful on my little digits. Let's get to somewhere where I can reload my bag up. Oh, okay, here we go. Do you want to see some classic English parkland scenery? It's about 200 years old, this park is. That's our new bus network. When I'm not randonauting, as all of us do, we just tend to go on our set little paths across the planet. We go the same way to the shops. We go the same way to visit our friends and family. If we're walking the dog, chances are we'll probably go the same way then. What I love about randonauting is that it gives you a completely randomly generated set of coordinates to go to in your own neighbourhood to explore. And it instantly just turns it from a normal walk into a brilliant quantum, turns it into a treasure hunt. And in the early days of Randonautica, when they were experimenting with people visiting random locations, people started to find what they had been thinking about or discussing at the point. Have I gone the wrong way? How long have I lived here for now? Nearly a year. People started to find what they were thinking about at the locations,
There is much weirdness happens with... I'm not blending my makeup. The end of my nose looks a little bit gold. Yeah, so people started to find what they were thinking about at the locations, and that is when it was realised that there was something a little bit unusual going on with the universe. What more can I say? I just had to remind myself of my 3 intents that ChatGPT generated: crystal gemstone, message in a bottle, and an antique key. Now, Randonautica can sometimes give you what you're looking for on the journey or after the journey. There's been multiple times when I've got home and it's cropped up on TV, or I found it the next day. Sometimes a little bit fuzzy around the edges, but other times it operates with absolute laser-like precision. Refer back to the Randonautica in Barcelona video where I went with our co-founder and owner, Orban, to Barcelona, and we were so hot and tired we just thought, yeah, do something easy, a flamingo. Anyway, we traipsed around the streets of Barcelona after our first adventure, which was wonderful, but we were flagging, and we said flamingo, and oh, look what I've seen here. There's a clue. This is new graffiti. Clue. It's a large black box. What film's that from? Where the hell was I with that thread? Oh yeah, so flamingo, and we navigated down the streets, and sometimes Randonautica can be a bit metaphorical, if that's the correct word. Anyway, it took us directly to underneath an edificio, a building, and on the 3rd floor balcony there was a life-size flamingo, precisely under the coordinates, not just a couple of yards either side. I'm talking dead on. So if you want to see me and Orban in Barcelona doing some spectacular sightseeing and using Randonautica for a very, very advanced kind of city guide, I shouldn't have put long jeans on. I could have almost done with hot pants today. Please scroll back through our vids, check out the Barcelona videos. Right, we're coming to the heart-shaped lake. That's half a heart. Okay, squirrel, are you the key master? Are you the key master? Are you burying gemstones? There she is, our beautiful heart-shaped lake. Maybe we'll find a message in a bottle here too. Right, let's go around. Let me have a think. That is the island, the little wildlife reserve in the middle of the park, in the middle of the lake. Should I walk all the way around? Because yeah, let's go. My next destination, which is a lunch date, is just through there. Oh, that's beautiful. Hello, Canada geese. What's it all about? Ah, I've just had a message from the boyfriend. He's buying me lunch. He is a little gem. Okay, ears open. People might be discussing your intent as well. I've had that happen many times. I couldn't hear them. Their voices were carried away on the wind. Oh God, 3 police cars. Oh, balls. Maybe there's been a great crystal robbery. Should I ask them? Are you looking for the gemstones? Ah, good. The police cars are now leaving. They've obviously found out where the gem thief is. Maybe the car's called Crystal. Let's have a look. It's called a Corolla Hybrid. All right, they're off. Name of the car? It's a Corolla Hybrid. Name of the car? It's a Corolla Hybrid. Name of the car? It's a van. It's a combo. No crystals there. Oh, he's got his lights on. That was for the goose. Okay, there is the island. A big bright yellow sun. Should have asked if they were looking for a message in a bottle. They're coming back round. Oh no, they're exiting. It's okay. Thought they were doing like a laps. Although it would make a bloody good racetrack here, wouldn't it? I've said this many times before, Randonautica is a fantastic way to boost the amount of steps that you walk or miles that you pedal each day. I prefer to go on via bike actually because you can cover so much more space. Hang on a minute, the cops are here. I'm not going to ask them what they're investigating at all. But I might go and have a listen. I sit on the bench. The bench was wet. Plus they moved on. Move along. Right, there's some good graffiti over here, talking walls. Let's go and see what we've got. I wonder if I shouted the name, Crystal, by the park where one of the kids, or even parents, would turn around. Please use the bins. It's a gnome. Somebody give that gnome a home. Right, let's see what we've got on the walls here. Any crystals on there? Masood, Wolf, Andy Burnham, Amer, Play Drink Water, Zim Coffee Cranks, Critical Mass Manchester. It's a very feel-good place here. A lot of very good community stuff. Big Bite Revival, free events. Stop. Oh. Oh, they've gone. The dates have gone. The park is a gift. I think I know what's happened. A child is screaming. I think I know what's just happened. Depending on whether I put this bit in the video or not, the first intent that ChatGPT, the first intent that ChatGPT did for me was a park adventure, and I actually dropped the pin. It did actually land on the other side of the park, but the second pin that I dropped, which was gemstone, landed in the middle of the lake. So sometimes I think what happens is intents can get woven and entangled. It's all about entanglement. So why shouldn't your intents occasionally braid and cross over? I mean, I've just had a fabulous, beautiful walk around the heart of the park then. That's lovely. Thank you, Randonautica. I love it when you get the little dawning moment of how all the jigsaw of Randonautica fits together. You get this little buzz and it's a little tingle, and you know that's precisely how Randonautica is communicating with you. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for my lunch now via using our new exercise machines. It's a free outdoor gym. Brilliant. I've just had my lunch in the community garden here. They've put on a very subsidised lunch for people, and it was absolutely spectacular every Friday. And as I'm coming out,
The police are there. So I decided to ask them, hey Mike, you're right there? Keep up the good work. This chap here has got a similar tattoo to Auburn. He's got an infinity symbol on her finger, and so has my friend. Yeah. So I asked the police, and the dog. Oh yeah. I asked the police, is everything all right? I know I'm being a bit nosy, but just checking everything's okay in the park. And they said it was a dog job, and no dogs are allowed in the lake. And there'd been a dog in the lake, which apparently looked quite distressed, so they came to check it out. 3 police cars, though, for 1 dog. Hang on a minute. How odd is that? So, the dog must have been called Crystal, it's the only thing. Randonautica took me to an anomaly, didn't it? It took me to an anomaly. That's weird, yeah? Something odd happening. Not quite a gem stone. Right. On to the next point. Actually, it might be tomorrow now, because I'm going to go back to work for a bit. And I got some lavender. That guy behind me sits and plays his accordion, brings beautiful music to the world, and he's just collared me, told me the Antichrist is coming. It's several days later now. I got waylaid by the sunshine and didn't want to visit my last 2 points, but that's okay, because I believe that Randonautica holds the points open for you. It knows when you're going to get there. I don't know whether it knows per se. Mind you, having said that, a couple of years ago when myself and Monsieur All in I, big shout out to my number 1 randonaut buddy, Monsieur All in I, started randonauting, and he contacted me via Twitter, and his opening gambit to me, what a chat up line, is, hey, I have this theory that Randonautica is sentient. Do you want to try it out? And I was like, well, nobody's ever propositioned me like that before. So we did ask Randonautica, are you sentient? And how can we say we had a very surprising time. We synchronized like you would not believe, and a lot of crazy stuff happened. And my answer, and the answer that we came to, is yes, Randonautica is sentient, and it seems to have something to do with birds. And that is why I believe the owl logo is so apt. So, just saw a load of birds, but then again, there's always birds. Look what I've just nearly stepped in. Trigger alert, a big pile of human poo. I was inches away from that. If I'd have not stopped to talk to the camera, I would have been straight through that in my light coloured trainers. Okay, so far we've had 3 police cars, a man telling me about the Antichrist, and nearly walking into a big pile of shite, as we say in the northwest of the UK. Okay, first point up here, second one back down there. Running my little legs off. Are you the key master? What am I looking for now? Antique key or message in a bottle? I think I'm looking for message in a bottle. Okay, let's get the map out. Love that place. Is that Whitworth Lane? No, I think I've got to go up here and to the next one. Keep your eyes peeled. The Mount of Shizzle. I've just blagged my way through the cordon. I've just realised it's in the grounds of the university building, which is where I've had a very spectacular find a couple of months ago. You'll see what I mean, but one day we came onto here and there was a shipping container full of all of the stuff that these students had chucked out of the halls, and I am talking some serious decent gear to spruce up the flat. And we got so many wonderful clothes, trinkets, cooking utensils, fun things. Am I wearing any of it today? This blue t-shirt might have come out of it actually. Anyway, I've just noticed that the point has dropped right in front of a place where, oh, this is beautiful, you'll like this, a place where I picked up a branch. There was a branch here, a very ornate, beautiful branch that had bird's feet, little bird's feet on it. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now. It all makes sense to me in my head though. The finds all start interlinking and meshing. Right, you need to see this, it's pretty. Are you ready? Shaven house. Are you shaven? Hi. Have they got food? No, they're wooden boxes. Look like loaves of bread. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. It's pretty, look. Are you ready? 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 There we go. I told him I was coming to look at the wildlife in the pond to get past the security man. It's a pretty pond, but I fret for the inhabitants because there's no way for anything to climb out should it fall in. Maybe I need to put a good log in it. I thought I had. Yeah, there's no escape ladder. I mean, if I'm going to find a message in a bottle, it's going to be here. Never mind a message in a bottle, but there is a receipt on the lily pad. I'm not getting it. Should I retrieve it? Go on. I think. I mean, really, that is the closest thing to a message in a bottle in these parts. Should we go for it? I can see it's an IKEA receipt. Ugh. Socky pops. Okay, let's have a look. It's a label, not a receipt. It's a calf jarrel, made in China, Italia. What is a calf jarrel? He's got some chewing gum there. It's an item. It's a. I think it might be something to do with bedding. Well, that's your message in a bottle. You've got a calf jarrel. I'm going to have to check what a calf jarrel is. 45 by 60 centimetres. 60-degree wash. Okay, I'm going to have a look. I've never swore once on a Randonautica video, give or take the occasional shite. I'm going to swear now. It's a fucking tea towel. It's a receipt for a tea towel. That's my message in a bottle. Right, on to the next point, which is antique key. I can't wait to see what random gubbins Randonautica throws up at me this time. But in the meanwhile, though, I can see lilies, which I wouldn't be looking at lilies on a pond if I'd have not come out early on a Sunday morning to Randonaut. And that's a beautiful thing. Hello. There we go. I really was hoping there was going to be something life-changing on that label, but instead I got a tea towel receipt. Hey, you're right there. Okay, on to the next spot, down in the other direction. Please keep me safe, Randonautica. I'm in the mood for returning home in one piece. Let's recap what we've had then. We've had 3 police cars, a deranged dog, the accordion man telling me about the Antichrist, nearly walking into a pile of poo, defo human, and a tea towel receipt floating on a beautiful pond. So what's happening here? Something. Oh, he's cleaning the sign. Ah, that's nice. Bit of maintenance.
Cheers. Thank you. Oh no. I got a fly stuck to my lips. I never wear lip gloss. It's like fly paper and it comes off in your food. Right. I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. That's not a message in a bottle. That is a fly stuck to my lips. Randonautica. Right, I've got to cross the road. Careful now. Sometimes your eyes just glimpse things. And my eyes just jump to that. Whatever we do over the next 3 to 4 years is going to determine the future of humanity. You bet. More rage. More rage. Uh-oh. I think the overarching message I'm starting to get here is that Randonautica might not like AI very much. Yeah? Antichrist, shit, police, tea towel receipts, all these things are really very potent messages, especially the tea towel label. Crossroads safe. Are we getting a little occurring theme? I think we're getting a little occurring theme here now, running through this quite disturbing Randonautica journey. It's not been particularly jaunty. Nearly died on swallowing a fly. Here we are at our beautiful local park, this hall, over 250 years old. It's just dawned on me. AI, human shit. What else could it mean? I mean, I've never seen a pile of human doo-doo near where I live. Right, getting warm now. Oh, and why did I put a down jacket on? The weather is so perplexing. Hey, do you want to see some nice little stand of plants? I volunteer in the garden here occasionally, and this is the work of the volunteers here. You see those things? They're called flying buttresses. I do actually make a lot of park conservation videos because this park here, well, I need to do a bit of Googling on the precise history of it, but it's a critical green space of Manchester. And protect your green spaces more than anything. More than anything, protect your green. It really is our most precious resource. It really, really is. This place, living next door to it, utterly priceless for my mental health. If this wasn't here and there was just more houses, apartments, boo-hoo, sad Vicky, sad children, sad people, sad butterflies, sad everybody, sad everything. Even the people in the flats wouldn't like living here because there was no park. So there is a campaign actually a couple of miles away to save a green space like this that the university want to build on, and it's very beloved ancient land. Hi. Oh no, somebody's killed a pink panther. Follow those footprints. Right, I do believe my next point is somewhere over here. Then I'm going to go to the supermarket to buy Sunday breakfast, which is always so wonderful. Come on, one of the tenets of Randonautica is to leave the place better than you found it. So let's have a few bits of, do a little litter pick. That's a bit far in for me. I'll do these bits because my hands will get full. Right, that's enough. Can't do everything. But we can all do a little bit. Message in a bottle. Still. Message on a mineral water bottle wrapper. Carrick Glen. To be fair, I think the foxes pull a lot of the stuff out of the bins. Oh no, that's dog pooping. Dog pooping. With regards to getting your daily exercise, you could just walk, run, pedal, pop, skip, swim, jump. The normal ways that you would usually go. Your set route that you've been running the same circuit for however many years. Or you could drop a few Randonautica points. Completely go somewhere random that you've never ever been before while across this road. Careful now. Oh, that's a big van to cross from behind. Don't like that. Although I can see there is nothing coming. No, there is things coming. Right, yeah. Or you could throw a bit of randomness into your life. Turn the whole thing into a very exciting quantum treasure hunt and see a whole load of new things that you would never see before because you traditionally haven't been observing. Maybe, baby, just a little bit of time travel and dimension jumping merged into it. Right, it's a cul-de-sac. I don't want to go down there. Okay, map time. Right, we're on the correct road now, just opposite the park. So, what I like to do is to drop my points while I'm still at home, use the Wi-Fi, because for some reason, now that's getting hot, for some reason my 4G signal doesn't work great even in the centre of Manchester. So what I like to do is to drop my points, bookmark them, figure out my journey, and then set off. I've not always randonauted like that. Sometimes I will drop a point, go to it, drop the next point, drop a point, go to it, the next point. I think you get the moral of that particular story. But yeah, there are many, many ways that you can do it. Right, oh, is that more poo? Well, I am walking down the back streets of Manchester. There will be poo, but that looked like dog shizzle instead of human shizzle. Although I didn't stop to smell it. Right, 129. Also, I know that this route now is going to take me close to our beautiful local greengrocers, which is overflowing with the abundance of summer fruit at the minute. So we're going to definitely having nectarines for breakfast. I think I need to take my coat off and put it in my bag, but then that leaves me no room to put the breakfast stuff in. What have I done? I've not bought enough bags. Okay, keep going. I am from a town with a funny name. It's called Frodsham, and that is Frodsham Street. My point is only around the corner. Hi, Frodsham Street. Okay, we're coming up to the point. Well, that's Frodsham Street there, and the point is here. Uh-oh. That's a lot of birds. And the crows. We asked Randonautica, are you sentient? And it took me straight to a crow. And crows are famously sentient, aren't you? I don't think they talk back. Okay. Oh, that one's coughing. Please don't have bird flu. That bird is definitely got. Did birds sneeze? Could you use handkerchief, please? Okay. Maybe someone's put food out for them. That would be the. He dropped litter then. He dropped litter. Okay. One, 2, 9. The point is here. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3. So we're here at the find. The points. What have we got? What have we got? What does that mean again? Anarchy. What does an A in a circle mean? There is a cat. Cats and birds. Not best friends. Hello, pussycat. Are you going to come and see me? Puss, puss. Hey, little white socks. There is a frozen cat. It's looking at a bird, isn't it? Oh, come, sorry, pussy. Oh, are you coming to see me? Oh, yes, you are. A friendly, very tiny cat. That is like a microscopic cat. Look, you are microscopic. I need to get my cat microscope out to look at you. Hello, friendly. Whoa, you're dink. You are the dinkest cat. You are the dinkest cat, and I actually suspect she's fully grown. That ain't no kitten. Hello, pussy. What have we got? A tiny cat. Psh, psh, psh. Oh, she's just prickled her face. We're at the point. Check for more poo. Antique key, that's what we're supposed to be looking for. An antique key, I forgot. In all the excitement, I forgot that I'm supposed to be looking for an antique key or a message in a bottle or a gemstone. Let's just have a look. Keep the phone on me. Antique key, antique key, antique key. There's some old stuff there in that window, but it's not a key. There's a tree stump. There's a giant yew tree. No, it's a conifer, not a yew tree. Meow, meow, meow. Antique key. Right, I really need breakfast now. It's definitely an hour. Breakfast is still an hour away. I think I'm just going to give it call it quits on this one now. Let's look on the floor. You might help me find an antique key. Pussy, tiny cat. You're right. Antique key, antique key, antique key, antique key, antique key, antique key. 129, 125. Okay, the actual address of the find is next door to this house. There's an owl. Come on. There's an owl. Thank you. And a goblin. There's an owl and a hiding goblin at the point of the find, and a clock. There is a clock over there. What did I say about Randonautica being about time travel? What else have we got in this fantastic garden? Evil eyes. There are evil eyes on that little bucket. Yep. A giant poppy. I'm just going to switch the phone off and have a proper look. A goblin and a sign on the tree that says the boss. Oh golly, there's even more birds on the way home now. This is precisely the radius of the find. The owl and the goblin were in that one there, and the pin actually just dropped in front of that, near that burgundy car there. What are my takeaways from this slightly bizarre Randonautica journey? Load of broken glass there. I don't think Randonautica likes AI. I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop them in the comments.